ご主人様が来たわよ。
Remember when Nagatoro-san, Takagi-san, and even Humaru-chan all came out? Some may even go as far as call them the big three of some sorts. Well now, good news, because now we got Uzaki-chan, who basically is just like the big three, but all bundled up into one figure. I guess they've ran out of space of a good heir to fit Takagi-san, because I can see where they resembled her forehead from.
Hey, hey!
If you've been around and about this past month or so, you run into this girl over here named Uzaki-chan. And when the beginning of the summer 2020 season rolled around, I knew this anime would garner a bit of attention, but boy, did people have a field day with this one. Now, as much as the SJWs on Twitter have a quite low supply of brain cells in their heads left, they're still the center of attention, and you most likely can't help but be curious on what they're complaining about this time. It's like taking care of a child. You can get quite annoyed by their complaining, but you still have to come to their aid regardless. Only to realize that they're crying because they tripped on a Lego piece. And you know the usual. The past month they've been saying stuff like how Uzaki-chan looks unrealistic, and if you like the character design in Uzaki-chan, then you're into CP, which obviously stands for Club Penguin and not Child Porn. So I decided to see what all the attention was about and actually check out the Uzaki-chan anime. And after my experience, I can finally say that I have cleansed my soul of all my past sins and I am now a child of God. To put it straightforward, Uzaki-chan wa Asobitai is an anime about a girl named Uzaki-chan who has big, huge watermelons on her chest. And yeah, that's all there is to it. I mean, there's also the main character of the actual series, but nobody cares about him. We just came to see some Kazuka Bazooka. And besides that, that's basically what there is to this whole show. It was already pretty obvious to what you're walking into while checking out this anime in the beginning of the season, and they didn't really hesitate to trick you or give you something else, and that's mainly the point. I mean, why else did you want to watch this series? Go on. I'll wait for you. Because when you saw her chest, you were like,
anime bitches, I look at her teeth.
Plus the fact that her personality doesn't really help with her case either. And no, I'm not talking about that type of personality, you sick perverted pieces of shit. In fact, if you're not very familiar with Uzaki's personality, I can give you a quick explanation on Uzaki's character the best way I possibly can. Yeah, let's give it 15 seconds.
My name is Troy My name is Troy
And although this take I'm about to give is going to be quite controversial considering the fact that a lot of people have mixed opinions on this anime, the characters are all bland and boring. Now I won't deny the fact that this is mainly a slice of life anime and I wouldn't be expecting something very spectacular to happen that drives the whole plot forward to reach a specific standpoint, but watching the anime Uzaki-chan every week is equivalent to literally watching paint dry. Wait, no. Excuse me for my rude behavior, let me rephrase myself. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch Uzaki-chan. Summarizing the plot of Uzaki-chan wa Asobitai in a nutshell is just... Oh my god, guys. I touched her boobs. Laugh, guys. Laugh! The whole show is just a cock tease, tricking your dick every time an ecchi scene is portrayed as if we're gonna be aroused by that. Or as if I'm gonna be aroused by that, cause you know, I'm just built different. And as much as I hate to break it to you, if you came to watch Uzaki-chan because you were bored and were apparently horny at the moment, you're just wasting your time when you can spend your time doing something more worthwhile. Like reading the Uzaki-chan Dojin. Plus, itty bitty widow Uzaki-chan over here as a character herself gives me Vietnam flashbacks of the sad, terrible days of the scary Humaru-chan. And I know some of you on the comments will start saying, well, Uzaki-chan isn't that annoying. I actually kind of like Uzaki's character. Yeah. Okay. We all know you came here to see those tig old bitties, bro, like come on. Well, it's either that or your house is a literal freaking zoo. The real funny thing is that Uzaki's presence is so prominent that I don't even think anybody even knows the name of the actual main character. It's just Senpai. Also, who is this cat and why are you getting the same Vietnam flashbacks I got while watching this show also? But hey, I know I've spoken about a lot of negatives of Uzaki-chan in this video, but there are a few positives. But oh ho ho, don't take this for granted because keyword, I said a few. First of all, the memes are pretty good. You can hate whatever you want, but don't diss what someone else likes. You know, in my opinion, that's just pure gold. Twitter can learn a thing or two about that one. And then we got Uzaki's shirt, which if you didn't know, translates into super huge. Yes, thank you. I finally found a shirt that describes the size of my dictionary.
Gotcha, bitch!
So now that we got all the slight positives out of the way, I told you it'd be short now, didn't I? It still doesn't contradict the reason why I think this anime is just a pure waste of your overall enjoyment and time. So that means I don't recommend this anime. Also, tits are temporary. Oh, another thing. Don't waste your time watching this freaking anime.